Okay, since my last video was a long one, super long waffle, and normally, I say normally, I've began to cover my mouth. Normally I split if there's a video that goes on for too long, I'll try and break them up into 15-minute durations. If there's an obvious gap, an obvious switching like content break. So if it, how am I trying to explain this? So I talk about something and then I'll throw it in the bin and then I'll start again and I don't like it anymore and I want to go home. Okay, since my last video was mega long, and I couldn't split it. I've started to split the videos into two parts at the most. If there's a clear break in sort of topic or subject, that's the same thing, isn't it? Topic and subject. So yeah, if there's two clear videos I can make, then I'll do that. Otherwise, I will just sort of ramble on. I was in fine form Monday afternoon when I got started. I just could not shut up. When are you? I mean, I can't see any green light, so we're all relying on you. I wonder what light you saw then when you decided to drive forward. Yeah. Anyway, I start my commute after so long of being away from work or so long away from the house, just out of habit really at this point. So my commute is normally of an evening around about an hour. So in terms of actual video time, it's around 45 minutes with the front and the bum end chopped off, and that video is 30 minutes of almost constant blather, which is quite impressive. I think. So I just thought I'd upload that one as see how long the watch duration is on that mess. So to balance the force, all things in balance, obviously, we're going to make this a short one. Yeah, short video. Oh, I know what I can do actually. Quick fire round. Yeah, like rapid fire topics. Yeah. Topic. So, quick talk. Toilet seats, right? When you go into a public toilet, say at work, and you sit down, and you suddenly realise, to your horror, that the toilet seat is warm. What do you do? What do you do there, right? I mean, you've already dropped trowel, right? You're in position ready, and the safety is off. You can't just get up and go to a different stall. I mean, you're asking for an ND at that point, and it takes a long time for the stigma of the guy who crapped himself at work to go away, allegedly. Because what you're essentially doing there, right? What you've essentially done is you've touched cheeks with another man, and there's hygiene there to be to be considered. Oh God, ugh. Right, but you can't exactly stick your backside in the sink afterwards and give it a clean. I mean, you could, but you're asking for yet another nickname. Imagine getting caught trying to feed your ass cheeks into the little hand dryer. Someone catches it twerking underneath the hand dryer, is trying to get the runoff cleared. Option number 2 would be hand sanitizer, but you'd have to get yourself a little discreet bottle, because again, you don't want to be walking towards the toilet with a massive bottle of hand sanitizer. You're like, what are you up to? Yeah, weirdo. So you've got to just deal with it now, aren't you? You've just got to deal with the fact that you've got your bum cheek sat on the very recently vacated seat of another man whose bum cheeks were there. I mean, you can try and gaslight yourself and say, well, your bum cheeks might have been actually quite cold, and the differential in heat is what's causing you to think that they're excessively warm, but they're not. They're not. So, topic number 2. Oh, I should have thought about this beforehand. Audience participation. There we go. Let's ask everyone a question, right? For those of you who do not own a VFR, first of all, I mean, what bikes do you ride? What is the bike demographic like for non-VFR riders? And once you realised you'd bought the wrong bike, what did you do? Why have you still not bought the VFR? I mean, I am a daily reminder as to why your bike is clearly inferior. So why you would be careless enough don't know what's going on there, to still forsake the V4. Want to look ahead as to where, like, the exit, you know, keep my head and eyes moving around, but at the same time, I don't really want to, like, ride into a pothole and crash and die. Just fucking... Some fucking people. Such a big difference to the feel of the bike with a full tank of fuel. Full 15 litres in the fuel tank doesn't half make it feel a bit wallowy. That's probably in, like, you know, direct comparison to the fact that it was just almost empty. Kind of ran out of questions now for the quick fire round. This sun shield does nothing. So that's it, yeah, episode over, done. 2 questions, quick fire round, nice short video, you're welcome. Oh, that's not going to get me many views, is it? You're not going to get to be a YouTube sensation with that kind of attitude. Oh, what, yeah. I was watching Nats Nakayard do the nickel plating on the bolts, and I thought to myself, I might actually have a little go at that. I mean, I've only got like a couple of bits and bobs where, see, like on the handlebars where the, like those bolts there, I'm constantly having to like put like de-rust stuff on them. You can see that like still stuck in the master cylinder bit, and I was just gonna buy replacement bolts for it, but might actually have a little go with science, or I was gonna just like paint them, just because it annoy me every time that they rust up. I'll look on this corner. Oh, it feels so good. To blare that bit though. Doggy. I'll tell you what has surprised me though. Like, I think YouTube's just messing with me at this point. Like, I've got a little bit of Negative Nancy's jumping on that short this morning when I woke up. But like normally I'd put like some other video of that type would get nothing but constant views and constant abuse hurled my way. And it's got hardly anything. I can't help it. I don't know how it works. If I try to do something with the absolute intention of just winding people up, I get absolutely nothing. But when I just put up something like relatively innocently, nothing but hate, I can't understand it. Maybe while I'm at work, it might have a second wind. We never know. I'm still getting the odd comment from weeks ago, so who knows. I've got a bad habit of just like smashing YouTube with content, so it probably can't keep up. Can't keep up too many videos, too many. I've wondered if that's actually a problem. Like I'm just flooding like YouTube with poo. So every time I put a new video on, like it sort of takes another one off the YouTube website. As in, like, it takes it off any kind of like boost or something. I have no idea how that works. All I know is that I'm just recording videos and putting them online. I think it's just because I'm out and about a fair bit. And about, instead of like trying to look for the best bits of the videos to make, you know, like a compilation of things that have happened. I mean, outside of like heavily built up areas like London and stuff like that, I just don't think it's gonna, I don't know, I just don't get it. As in, like, I don't get the constant like fuck ups from other drivers to be uploading as a short compilation, because it happens like once in a blue moon really. Oh, this bloody bus. I think it opens up soon. If only I'd filled up on the way home, then I wouldn't need to be running behind schedule. I'd be in front of that bus. E-bike wanker. Oh, people are turning off, parking up. Right, it's your chance to shine now, boys. The bus is gone. You got no excuses. This is where we put your foot down, or not. Or not. I've actually been out on a weekend ride for a while. Just been a little bit busy with stuff. I thought the Podmoto ride was going to be this month. I mean, there's still. I mean, I don't think it's going to be this weekend. So you've got like the last weekend of July, but things have been all quiet on the Pud front. Although I'm not on like Facebook or any of the other kind of social medias for it, so if it's advertised there, then I've got no idea what's going on. Hopefully things are okay, and I'm not going like, oh, he hasn't put his video up yet of saying when he's going to meet up, and you know his house got hit by a truck. Oh, I can't take it anymore. They're going on. They're going on. I'm trying my best. Trying my best. Yeah, so hopefully if the weekend weather is decent. If it's like this, where it's just clear, then I'm definitely going to have to get myself on a little trip somewhere. Mainly because I've got my new helmet that I've only used once, and I've got my my wireless mics that I want to try out again. And maybe forced to start using them on the way to work, because it's kind of annoying me that I spend money on them and then just don't use them. Ah, but I don't like the extra faff in the morning when I've got shit to do. Oh, sacrifice myself. Sacrifices for the channel. Oh no. A bit more engine noise doesn't really add a lot to the commute. Sounds good though. I mean, you get more of the sound than you normally would. Because I have the gain or the input or whatever it is set really low for the microphone, and then I boost it. I boost the decibels while editing to try and prevent excess like wind noise and stuff. It seems to, for the most part, do the job, unless you're going at much higher speeds. Just so there's a little bit more clarity of my dulcet tones. The problem with the new mics are that they are quite sensitive. So even turned really low, they tend to buzz. Is that what the clipping means? If it clips, I don't know if that's the right phrase, but like the sensitivity, like the little bar thing goes to in the red from the smallest maneuvers. Amber Gambler. It wasn't red, so I can do what I want. See, I'm around the corner and it's just gone green. Nice and gentle, nice and gentle. A bit of a leg down Larry first thing in the morning. So much for me trying to do a short video. It was never really in the cards, was it? It was never really going to happen. Yeah, so the extra mics were to try and enhance the sound of my my non-vlogs type videos. I thought it might be like decent if I just like crank up. I mean, it's already in 4K. Maybe like I crank up the FPS as well. Crank up the FPS and then put some like decent microphone as well. I know the videos could be those pure sound videos that everyone absolutely loves. I know life's better when you can hear me talk about warm toilet seats. Dominance. We can't all have that kind of creative inspiration all the time. How bulk do you want your liquids? Very bulk. Very bulk and very liquid. If hands that do dishes can be as soft as your face, go get a fucking dishwasher. Is he trying to like have a little... I don't know what you're doing there, mate. You're not gonna like leap forth like a gazelle. So I don't know what this whole creepy bollocks is. I really just don't get this whole weird creep at the light thing. Could someone explain it to me? Is someone themselves a light creeper? Especially when, like, the vast majority of light creepers, like, they don't even try and, like, gun it or anything. They just do a little bit of a light creep and then drive away normally. What is wrong with just, like, stopping at the lights and then waiting for them to change and then going again? Boggles my mind. Which, in truth, is very boggleable. Can you boggle anything else, or is it just the mind? Has anyone ever boggled their ears? Or when you wang your elbow on a table And you know, like that feeling, is that a boggle? Is that what, have you boggled your elbow? Because it's confused, isn't it? It's basically someone saying, oh yeah, I am confused. But you don't go, it's boggled me, that has. Yeah, that's got me boggled. Or do you? Yeah, it's a bit of a set phrase, isn't it? It's something that's used in one specific context, but not in others. Oh, a bit like the word peckish. Like if you know you're hungry, you go, oh, I'm a bit peckish. But you know, someone never goes, oh, do you want a sandwich? And you go, oh no, I couldn't. Oh, I'm pecked. What are you doing there, son? Or if no, you're really hungry and you go, oh, there's not a peck in me. Or is it the other way around? If you are pecked, you are hungry. Like starving, pecked, peckish, a little bit hungry. What about your little box? What's wrong with your little box? I mean, you're in high vis, so we can all see you not stopping your box. Just use the friggin' cycle boxes for your own benefits. They don't fucking want them. They don't need them. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I just make noises with my bike. I go brum brum. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I just make noises with my bike. I go brum 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 brum.